Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Long Dark. Um, we made it a little late today. Sorry about that. Um, but ready to do this. We are on Juliet. We have lasted 1 day, 14 hours, and we have harvested everything out of the Pleasant Valley farmhouse, the farmland, and the little village. So we kind of need to leave. Um, See if we can find something else. I think we're going to end up going to Coastal Highway again, because that's what I did last time we left this area, and I kind of know how to get there. So we'll go through some mines and get where we got to go. Yes, Edifice is my current D&D character. One of the things I like to do with my D&D characters now, and I picked it up from Critical Role, is I like to make a Spotify playlist for them. And anytime we hit like a really big milestone in the campaign, I'll do like a sequel, like a second album. And it'll just be a compilation of music that either fits them sonically or has themes that resonate with them or correctly portrays their mood or personality in certain ways. And I have a lot of fun with that, making short, like, little 1-hour playlists for that kind of thing. And then it's really nice, like, on our way to D&D, you play the playlist, so you get into the mood for it, and it's a lot of fun. Edifice is a robot, and I like to do an instrumental track as the first track of the playlist, as sort of like their theme song. And for Edifice, I spent a long time trying to figure out what kind of music his theme song would be. And then I thought of Westworld, because they have a bunch of robots, and they use the player piano as a symbol for the autonomous nature of them. And I was like, piano music is where I should go. Anyway, that's a long rant on the side, but there we go. I think music for story and characters, yeah, that it's just fun. that's all I can think about. It's just a lot of fun to really get into. All right, we're here. We're ready. Actually, before I'm gonna go to this screen. Thank you for that. Now I have a mod. All right. I think I'm ready. So let's load up Juliet and get going. Okay, sun is just rising. We're a little hungry. What does our stuff look like right now? Okay, we got some firewood, some books. Only one to read is a cookbook. 12 matches is not a lot of matches. I'm gonna have to be really careful about that. Our clothing is okay. We want to find some real gloves and some better hats, for sure. I wonder if I should spend some time repairing the thermal underwear at least. Probably the jeans too. We'll see what kind of cloth I have. Not a lot of food, but we're okay in water. We got 2 cook pots, which is just amazing. That is all the tools I have. Great. So, priorities right now, we still need to find a hammer if we're going to make any metal tools of our own. If we want a knife, a hatchet, and arrows eventually, we need to find a hammer. And then get to a forge. In the meantime, if we could find a hacksaw, that would let us make more use of the carcasses we find. Because right now, it's really hard to harvest anything from them. Got a little bit of metal. I do have cloth. Since it's really early, I probably should just repair some clothing real quick. The can opener is nice. It is too dark to repair right now. We're almost there. So I know we've harvested out this area pretty strongly. Wonder if I should just eat that soup. I'll think about it. Pass a little time so we get some more light. Almost there. We're almost there. So yeah, we want to get out of here for sure. When we do... Yeah, because right now, like, I can't even break anything down without finding a hammer or a hacksaw. Because I know there's another cabinet behind this table, but I can't break the table down to get to it right now. Can't do it with my bare hands. Come on. So when it comes to the time up there, as soon as the sun hits the halfway mark, that's when it's enough light to do something. We're right there. Now I can spend a couple hours repairing, since I'm not starving yet. And then I'll let it get a little warmer out. That's right, we have one frostbite, which is unfortunate, but... Since I've got a bunch of cloth, I'll go ahead and do this a couple times until we're in much better condition. What's the difference here? It's almost half a degree. How much cloth do I have now? What am I down to? 4? I don't have any bandages. I'm going to make a set of bandages. Okay. So our clothing's a little better. We have some bandages in case we sprain an ankle or have to deal with some blood loss. Don't have any antiseptic though, so really don't want to get bit. Everything else here is empty. Grab some extra cloth before we go. Since I'm not at the weight limit, might as well. Okay. Let's go. So we don't have torches or flares right now. And we don't have a lot of matches. So one of the things I could do is I could build a fire using the firewood I've got to make a bunch of torches, which I'll probably want to do at some point if I don't end up with more through my natural play. It's cold this morning. I think we searched these out. I know there was a wolf out here last time I came around. Maybe I didn't. No pry bar. I didn't open these hoods, so maybe I did not search these out. Oh, I did search this one. Half freezing already just getting here. Hi, Bingo Bard. Found a can of dog food, though, even though I have searched this house. Alright, let's warm back up a bit. Can we read? Okay, we only have 2 hours left of this, and then we'll have that done. Oof, now it's windy. Not seeming to catch a break right now. That's okay, we're healthy. Probably end up spending some health today, but we gotta get moving. So like I said before, walking is much more efficient for exhaustion and calories, but we're just getting cold so fast right now that I think we'll save more health if we do some running. So I think it's up this way to the cave.
Jesus, this is cold.
Yeah. There's a cave up here. We'll go check out this cave on our way up.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
We're just gonna be cold.
I'm starving.
If we can get up to the mine, it should be warm in the mine. And then at least we won't have to deal with hypothermia. If I remember correctly, last time we came up this way through Pleasant Valley, I believe this will take me to Coastal Highway, which means I'll be able to get to the garage that I've been using as a starter base. 7 kit. We're using them. There, we're starting to warm up. That's good. No stim here this time. Piece of charcoal. Ugh. I was really hoping for that stem, since that has saved me once. I'd really like that kind of emergency backup. So we got the carrying capacity. We'll grab some coal while we're here. I don't remember which way is which. Okay, this is the one that's locked up, but there is the body here. Okay, nothing. Cool, cool, cool. They make you warm for a period of time. Stims. They make you warm for a little bit. They give you infinite sprint. So, like, if you're just trapped outside in a blizzard, you just gotta get somewhere. A stim is a full minute of being able to run wherever you gotta go. They also cure you of exhaustion for a while. So if that's what's killing you. Some scrap metal. They don't cure hunger, but no hacksaw this time. Still don't have a pry bar. This is a dead end. It is, but there is a body. God, nobody's got any decent gloves. Or, you know, even garbage gloves. I take garbage gloves. Around here. No. Hey. Okay. There's one.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I wonder if those two stim spawns are dependent on each other. Like, if you get one, you can't get the other, since they're both in the same cave. I don't know. It's okay, we're coming up to some light right now. More matches. Let's go. We're gonna start starving here. We're a little weighed down. Mostly because we're tired, though. gotta work our way down. I think this way will take us to the lookout tower. I might be wrong about that. The lookout tower's a fine place. We can stay for a bit if we need to.
Where can I find something to eat?
We're actually holding a can of soup right now. So, I know those of you that have been watching me for a while. Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. God. Oh. I didn't even see him. He was hiding. And we didn't have anything to fight him off with. We were pretty healthy. Yeah, that dog came out of nowhere. Jeez. Alright. I guess we need a K name. That just happened. That's fine. Oof. That's alright. We'll do it. We won't get frostbite this time. That'll help. Gotta work on getting the rest of these. This one would help me so much to just be 4 degrees warmer all of the time. I need to spend more time outside for that, but oof. Right now, struggling. But thank you, Anarsti. I appreciate your banter. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let us do... Does anyone know how to spell... You know what? I like a cross-reference. K is a great idea. What I'll do here, I'm going to actually just go to my Be Right Back screen. I need to make myself a screen where it's just the webcam. I'm going to go to Be Right Back, and we'll change our name here. There we go. Update the update the stream info. I won't update it every time, but we're definitely not on Juliet anymore, so we'll move on. Okay, let's go. Oh, we're on the mountain. Okay. So, Timberwolf Mountain is the big mountain in the map, and that is the region we've spawned in. If we can get to the peak of the mountain, which I don't know how to do, but if we can get there, there's loads of stuff. I don't know where I am at all, but, you know, we can dream. Let's get moving. Little hop, no problem. No problem. No problem. So yeah, I don't really know my way up or down Timberwolf Mountain. definitely one of the things I want to do eventually. Maybe this is the run. Piece of firewood. Kind of feel like, though, if I don't get to the summit in the next, like, 4 in-game hours, probably dead, because we're not going to find clothing or matches or anything in the area. I'm tempted to take a rabbit with me for when I find matches, then I'll have food, but it's Timberwolf Mountain. I don't actually want to have meat on me.
Sure getting cold.
The sun is gonna set on us. This way, so... I am fairly certain there are no inside structures anywhere on Timberwolf Mountain.
Do I get back home? Warm up soon.
Potential moose in the area. Sort of looks like we're working our way down the mountain. There's another body up there. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go check it out. How do I get over to this? Little hop, no problem. No problem. We're good. I'll take the scarf, thank you. No hat, no gloves. There are definitely wolves. Timberwolves are actually different from... Okay, we got busted plane up here. There's a chance for supplies. I believe this I need a hacksaw into, yep. That's a wolf on a deer. We're gonna want to leave before he finishes his meal. So none of the planes that you guys have seen are actually the plane we crash on canonically. I actually believe that's a bear. I actually believe our plane isn't technically in the open world. Might be wrong about that. But our plane that crashed was a tiny little two-person. vehicle. I feel like I'm heading down the mountain instead of up the mountain. But at this point, I don't want to backtrack, I just want to keep moving. So here's the bear's cave, that's fun. Nothing in here. I feel like we got kind of lucky that the wolf caught a deer. Let us get by. There's a climb rope. There, that's the peak. If we can get up there, there's loads of stuff. There's a big chunk of the plane whose wing we just saw up there. That's what I can see. We did not parachute onto this mountain. We definitely crashed. But Bingo Bart, if you haven't checked, I don't know if the VoD's still available, but Raven actually did the first episode of the story. You see the plane that crashes in the situation. Okay. We're going to rest up and we're going to climb this rope. Climbing ropes early on has not worked out for me, but I really want to get to that peak. There are geomagnetic storms that cause all the planes to crash. Okay. I don't know the best way up there, but we're gonna work. This path looks good. People mostly have quit flying in the area, but, you know, it takes more than one crash to determine there's something very wrong. And besides, you have to send a rescue plane after the first plane. Without a way to start a fire and without a hacksaw, the deer carcass is worthless to me. We will use these sticks, that's ding dang sure. Get across here okay? Okay, I think we're good. They're not all from the same event. There's a plane crash in Pleasant Valley that definitely is recent, is from the same storm that brought us down. But I think this one is older. I might be wrong. This might be the same one from Pleasant Valley, though. This thing about planes, they go very fast, and since there's different elevations, they may scatter quite a distance. Okay, I can't actually climb in there. I think that'd be a really cool shelter. I think you should be able to climb in there. There you go. Nice. Still got a ways up to go. Cold is a problem already. Probably shouldn't sprint too much. I might need to climb another rope. Ooh, inside cave? Is it warm in here? It's not warm in here. I can't see anything in here. I definitely would have wasted an hour there if it got warm. If it was warm in there and I could get warm, I would have done that. Another wolf down there. Okay, might die trying to get to this summit, but it is worth it for the science. This is a cardboard box, I could break that down. You know, I don't know how sharp the blades are on a turbine. Like, I always figured the danger is that they're moving really fast. It's not like they need to cut through anything, but I don't know. How do planes even work, man? Nobody knows. Got another cave. Not a way up. I wonder if one of these caves leads up. I'm not gonna be able to see it here. No, the White brothers flew. That doesn't mean they knew how it worked. I've never heard an explanation for how wings actually work that made any sense. I can't see at all. I have no light sources. I don't know what way it goes. Every explanation I've ever heard for how a wing works doesn't make sense. I'm pretty okay at math and science and physics and that kind of thing, and I just none of it quite comes together.
I'm too cold to think.
God. I don't know how to get where I want to go. I'm gonna die because of it. I'm willing to bet I have to go through one of these caves to get up there. Yeah, any light source. I'll burn a flare for it. No, that's a wolf. Do I just try to scramble around blind? Is that a terrible idea? Do we cheat? Since these go into a new loading zone, they save. I can go to the menu and turn up the brightness. Nothing. Wow. Alright. Let us... We're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat Haxor a little bit. Because I really need to know. Where is brightness? Honestly, did not help a lot. That's still pretty pitch black. Okay, we'll go back and turn that down. Alright, so cheating didn't work. Might just be toast. No food, no additional clothing, no way to start a fire, nowhere to sleep. Feel pretty low on options. Yeah, the black magic, like, that's the only part that makes sense. Honestly, it flies because we all think happy thoughts and just believe in it. This giant metal tube is a symbol of man's hubris and affront to God. And we fly with Satan's power. Like, that makes sense. I follow that.
need to find a place to rest.
I don't think you're gonna find one. Yeah, no, this was decent, like, science happening here. God, do we need to climb that rope and go up the other side? I mean, that's definitely not happening here. Not with this run. That might be it. It might have been up that side instead. One day, Timberwolf Mountain. One day I will master you.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, we're not. We don't have long now. I'll climb down. It'll probably wear us out, but I'll go explore the other side. There's a little ledge here with one stick.
I lay down right here. I thought I'd ever wake up again.
I do think this is the only game I have ever played that makes climbing as exhausting as it feels for me, personally. So, props to the game for that. I'm not even sure how I get down there. Hey, we got a place we can clip through the world. That rock does not connect. It would be great to find a cabin. I just don't think we're gonna. Like, can you imagine trying to? Okay, we're just gonna risk this. We found the other engine. The idea of carrying the building materials necessary to build a cabin up this mountain, I'm, like, exhausted thinking about it. It's cool that we're entering the canyon and now it's echoing a bit. We made it so far. After all that, Wolf's gonna do us in? Now we're freezing to death. I just really wanted to see what's up this way. I can't sprint now because I broke my ankles right at the very end. See, this is how wolves usually act. They like stalk you for a bit. That wolf in the last run just decided my game was over. I feel like we're on onto something with this canyon. And we die cold and alone in a cave. Alright. L names.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
That one was still a good informative run. I'm okay with that one. Last one sucked. The last one ended very abruptly. But this one I was okay with. I feel like we learned a lot right there. Alright. Louise and then eventually Thelma. I like the idea of people who are famous for dying. That's actually... I'm enjoying that a lot. We'll do a Louise. That sounds fun. Alright, bye Bingo Bird. Lily is also famous for dying. You are correct. Alright, this is Ash Canyon for sure. I have died the last, like, 3 times I've spawned here without finding any way to start a fire, which I feel is extra ironic because the whole forest is burned down. So... we're gonna cover some ground. It's windy. It's early in the morning.
I can't feel my feet.
Okay. I see a part of the forest that is not burned down, so we're going to go through that. In the hopes that we'll find, a hunter's blind or anything. Yeah, exactly. Everything is charcoal, can't make a fire. I do hear multiple wolves already.
I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
One of these runs, eventually, I promise, I'm going to do more mapping. That is definitely something I want to do. But so far, every run I've had, I spend 10 minutes outside and I'm freezing to death. And 10 minutes is how long it takes to map an area, so like, I can only map right outside the door of wherever I'm staying. Wow, frostbite risk already. We have frostbite risk the moment we had hypothermia risk. Ugh. Extremely windy. I wonder if protection from the wind slows down frostbite risk, even if I'm already freezing. Probably not. Why would anything work out in my favor, you know? Second frostbite risk already happening. Cool, Pillar's footrest. I feel like that's the first location that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Gives me no clue as to where I actually am. Yes, please, leave Ash Canyon. I don't care where this goes. I want out. Can I navigate a dark cave? Almost certainly not, but we're gonna try. Just gonna keep looking around. Warm in here. I'm definitely getting lost in this cave. That is definitely how I would do it in the real world, but unfortunately the video game doesn't let me walk through some snow there. Doesn't let me feel the walls. Went downhill. It's wild to me to have a completely black cave like this. You've seen me go through some other caves where there'll be shafts of light here and there. Cured our hypothermia risk will cure our frostbite risk here too. we'll just, you know, starve to death in here. I'm definitely just randomly guessing at this point. I don't want to fool you guys into thinking I have a real strong strategy here. The strategy would be, instead of increasing brightness, add NVIDIA filters to color correct my screen till I can see something. But we're not gonna do that this time. We're gonna see what happens. There might be Seahawk. I don't know that. Like, I haven't done it in any of my runs, but it is definitely possible to just walk off a ledge and fall to your death. And it's entirely possible for there to be a pit in one of these caves. I don't know why there wouldn't be. Definitely hit like a nook or something. Feels a little bit like safe breaking, if I'm honest. Like I'm just slightly rotating and then listening. So the dot appearing in the middle means I'm like looking at a wall or something that I'm right in front of. I'm pretty stuck right now. I mean, in theory, if I got close enough and my cursor was pointed over an item, its name would pop up and I could grab it. There's a couple of places in the game where there are known guaranteed match spawns. And there are whole strategies that if you're in a certain area, you can head to this building, and even if it's pitch black, you can carefully navigate specifically to find the matches. I don't know any of those, I just know they exist. Hey, frostbite healed. Still got one more of those. I think we full circled. We're back in Ash Canyon. Well, we tried. That's probably the wildest, dumbest thing I've done in Long Dark so far, but I'm glad I tried. Yeah, for a little bit, I've definitely bought more time.
It's making my head feel thick.
I also wasted a bunch of time, but starvation is a slow way to die, so you know, grab these real quick while we're not freezing at the moment.
It's a goddamn freezing.
I feel like if I knew this area better, I would know exactly where I was because of this. I'm down. At least not warm enough. My clothing's not good enough to make the inside of that cave warm. Nice. Big empty open area. Water feels good. If I could follow a stream, I feel like that's a way to get places. This looks more like a big lake. But, you know, lakes have inlets and outlets, so I'll take a look. The waterfall. We either go up this way, or we continue around the lake and find another way out. I feel like I'm making the wrong choice, but already moving this way. Maybe not the wrong choice? Maybe getting somewhere? Oh, we've made it to Timberwolf Mountain. Great. Cool. Awesome. Great. This is... And no supplies. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get out of this ravine and see what I see. I don't have the health to turn back. I want to see if I recognize where we are since I was just on Timberwolf Mountain, but I don't think so. This doesn't look like anything to me. There. Okay, so we're by wing. Okay. I have learned a thing. By wing, we go up this way, we can get to Ash Canyon. Took 2 runs, but I learned a way out of Timberwolf Mountain. want to get a run. There's a couple of big locations on the world map that I want to have runs where I get to, so I can show them off a little bit. Like, I'd like to get a run where I get to Mountain Town on Interloper difficulty, because I think that'll be interesting. Mountain Town is Milton in the story mode. I totally missed some firewood. Can't use it, but might as well take it. So I'd like to get to Mountain Town, but there's also a Black Rock prison facility. There's a maximum security prison in the area. That's just wildly different. I think that would be a lot of fun to try to work my way around. I came back this way because I knew we had the water, and what I'll do is I'll walk around it and see if there's another exit from the area nearby. Maximum security and minimum civilization feel like the same thing to me. I don't know. It's one of the, if you can get outside the walls, who cares? Because you got to go through this to get anywhere. That feels pretty security maximum. Spooking deer. I know I've had a lot of runs go very badly, very quickly, but I do want to stress that there are people who play this game on this difficulty and can spawn anywhere and do well, have successful runs. A 500-day run is still an achievement, because as you saw, a wolf can show up at any moment and just end things. But just because I've spawned in Ash Canyon or Timberwolf Mountain or something like that doesn't mean I'm automatically dead. Or that I'll automatically have frostbite or other problems. They can be dealt with. I'm just not good. Yes, we're finding all the ways. I will say that playing this game gives me no interest in mountain climbing whatsoever. No thanks. This all feels like a miserable time. The worst parts of camping, and none of the good parts.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I have been to the prison before. But it was in one of my lower difficulty runs. And it was very cool. It's a cool, interesting area that I found difficult to get into and out of, but it definitely arranges things very differently, because, like, inside structures, they're all over the place. You have no problems getting indoors in a bunch of different areas, but there's a lot of wolves in the area because it's higher up on the mountains. And you're far away from everywhere else. So, like, leaving the prison or getting to the prison is a journey. This feels promising.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
There's a wolf. 2 wolves. This isn't even a cave, this is just a nook. This is just a wind shelter. Alright, so we're gonna get some wolf attention, and we can't sprint anymore. It's going great. We don't have any tools to fight them off with, we don't have any fire to scare them with. And throwing rocks might just provoke them to attack faster, so... Ooh, I could lure them towards the deer. Let's go, tasty snacks. Hey, that's a cabin.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Oof. Alright, it is not even warm in here, but we got matches. Is there a book in here? Yes. %80 chance to start a fire.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, it's a rough start, but we're somewhere. Arrowhead is cool.
This'll come in handy.
2 arrowheads. Let's put that fire to work. Just about to run out of excuses for keeping my mouth shut. Those miners might look down on me now, but if they keep on digging like they are, too deep if you ask me. Much too deep. Dog food, sardines. Second can, not bad.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
This is the guaranteed match spawn in this
Need
cabin
something to drink and
that I was talking about. Stand up. There we go. And so it's possible if you're in this area and it's pitch black, but you can get into the building and it's just perfectly dark here, you like walk straight, crouch, angle down, side step, and you'll find the matches. But that's a guaranteed match spawn. Alright. Yep, there's cattails nearby. I found some food here too. We'll need to sleep, but we can get through the night. We can get through the night. I don't know where we go from here, but we can get through the night. Alright, so we definitely got frostbite somewhere. Yeah, we got frostbite on one of our hands. We were close to getting frostbite on our head. We still have hypothermia at the moment, but we'll fix that soon. There's no cloth here. Like, there aren't any curtains. take the books. Grab the spray paint. I can't break down the bed. So I was thinking I could just make some improvised head wraps. I'm not wearing the scarf. Thank you. But I don't have any cloth. I have one piece of cured leather. Alright. Drink water. What is my food situation? We might as well just eat up. I can't cook the dog food. If we get food poisoning, it's very bad, but, you know, what are we gonna do? We need to eat so we can sleep. Make water. We'll get some torches out of this. Sleep here. So we'll have some supplies for the morning. Again, I don't know where to go, but we got somewhere. I don't think it's worth the calories to break down any of the crates. Took books to make it easier to start a fire somewhere else. We have matches now. We have 23 matches. Turn that to cinder. Right now I feel like my frostbite. I want to, like, while this is melting and boiling, step outside, take a look around, see if there's any cattails or whatever. But my frostbite risk feels too high to do that right now. But, like, it's not nighttime yet. I want to make use of that time if I can. This water, store the rest, set up another thing. Take a quick look, very quick look. See any other structures, paths. That's not the I'm dying music, that's just music. Okay, I heard a wolf, but I think it's chasing a deer. Grab these two and we head back inside. Okay. Get around. We're gonna add sticks here so that we can get torches out of it. Wind is picking up. It's 3 torches. Last torch. Okay. So got 4 torches. Got some water. Not a lot, but it's some. I should make more. I'll use up the rest of that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely good I got back inside. Alright, sun is just starting to set. We've eaten everything we can. We'll probably wake up too early to do anything, but... good 10-hour sleep.
I'm starving.
Okay. It's still nighttime. But I remain above freezing for another 11 hours to cure the hypothermia. So right now with hypothermia, if our temperature gets to 0, we'll lose health twice as fast as normal. It is currently cold inside. Sleep till we're all the way there. Alright, we're fully rested, so we can't sleep anymore. Sun is just now rising. Eat the cattails we have.
Man, all I can think about is food.
So, I'm eating everything I have right now because I want the calories so I can sprint. I wonder if I stay in this area, if there's enough food, if I can find enough cattails outside to stay in this cabin one more day, I can cure my hypothermia. Or I just book it as fast as I can out of this place. And try to find anything else. Let's take a look around. of windy.
If I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, no tea at all. Yeah, I don't know where I would go. I would just have to try. Wind sounds quieter. What's my condition now? Yeah, because I hit 0 at reset. Dang. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to cure the hypothermia. I think we just got to go. That sucks. That sucks really hard. Again, it is daylight out, and it's actually just cold inside. We're 2 degrees short of getting warm inside at noon. We need to find more supplies. If there were curtains here, I would have made hand wraps and a hat, and we'd probably be okay. But we can't stay at all. Alright, I'm going to pass time so I can get warm. God, we're getting exhausted. The hypothermia is wearing us out. Jesus. Alright, let's just get out of here. I don't... It's still windy, but, like, I'm gonna die here. God. I agree, Anarsti. I wish there was more. There's definitely... So, the game is very moddable. There's lots of mods for all kinds of stuff. Some of it's direct, some of it's more interactable. There's some cool mods that just, like, add more kinds of food. It's a wolf, Jesus. They add more kinds of food. More kinds of clothing, which is kind of cool. I feel like this is a terrible decision, but I don't feel like I have a good decision. There's a little fisherman's cabin that has a busted roof, so it's colder in there than it is inside other places, and it's possible to freeze to death sleeping in a bed in there. And there's a mod that lets you use a bunch of cloth and sticks and stuff to patch the roof, to essentially cover it with a tarp. Tarp mod is kind of cool.
Oh, so cold.
There's a little cave over here. There's nothing in it, but it's cool. Hey, firewood. Okay. Not nothing. Go deep inside here. Oh, and coal? I should have lit a torch first to save matches. That's alright, it's gonna work first time. Mods will be both. So actually, you bring up something... Add coal. that the developers brought up very recently. They're working on a big patch coming soon, and one of the things they're doing, I don't have anything to cook, right? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Right now, the survival mode and the campaign mode are tied together. So all of the mechanics in one appear in the other. And because of that, they run into some problems trying to make one work over the other. And one of the things they're doing in one of the next big patches is they're separating them. They're going to separate completely the mechanics between the survival mode and the campaign mode so that they can add things into the survival mode without worrying about how it's going to mess with the campaign, and vice versa. So adding in different kinds of clothing or things like that in a way that wouldn't destroy both the theme and tone, but also the level of difficulty or whatever for both of those. Sounds like the wind has calmed down. Take a torch with us. So we have a half dozen torches now. Maybe we can chain them together. Or at least scare off the wolf. Oh, I'm ready for you this time. Get out of here. Go. Get. Get. You get too. Okay, so I'm actually going to go the other path because there's two wolves this way, and I don't know that this goes anywhere. There was the one wolf the other way. Yeah, being able to use mods is a great reason to get this on PC instead of console. I think this game plays great on console. I'm willing to bet. Can I get around you, please? Yo, backpack, what's up? T-shirt on over our hoodie. Icon of fashion. So I'm willing to bet it plays really, really well on console. But I do prefer the PC just to have more buttons, more options. And then yes, the modding is something you can only really do here and can lead to different kinds of fun, at the very least. I don't know if the game will be better with mods. I think there are definitely some games that are improved with mods. I don't know if I would call this better, but you could adjust it in ways that is more fun for you, at least. I did not leave my cans in the cave. I did grab both of them. Grab another torch, because I know I'm going to run into more wolves. Oh, no, no, no. Light. There we go. Okay. I think my odds of finding a way out aren't great in any direction, but better this way. Since I'm using a torch anyway. Scare this wolf off. Get out of here!
I'm too cold to think.
There's like 5 wolves in the area. Like, I feel like this canyon over here is the way to go.
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
Yeah, get out here. I occasionally have to check myself playing games like this, where you end up doing a bunch of runs back to back, because sometimes, like, in spite of what I said before about people playing this on hard difficulties and difficult areas and doing well, I don't think I would want to suggest that every run is survivable. That it is possible to spawn in a place without equipment and you're just doomed from the start. I think it is okay to acknowledge that. But once that enters the brain, it's super easy to just re-roll over and over again, just restart a bunch of times, not take it seriously until you get a really good start. And those are the only runs you take seriously, and I don't want to do that. I think that ruins a lot of the fun for what it is I'm trying to do. Because, like, in this situation right here, Louise has had a terrible start. She's had not a lot of fun freezing and starving and things. But if she pulls it off, if she gets out of this area and gets to, you know, Milton, gets to the mountain town, finds a bunch of new clothing, and gets started, like, it's a cooler story that she survived in the harsher condition. No, 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 no. Pick up a stick. There we go. If I get a chance to take another break, I need to turn some of that birch bark into tea. This hot tea will keep me warm for longer. I don't know that I'm going to get a chance to do that, because right now I'm exhausted. Backpack down here. Nothing else, though. This is definitely a dead end. Okay. If I get warm again, I can definitely squeeze out some more time, but the exhaustion will kill me eventually. Exhaustion will kill me more slowly than being cold, but...
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I don't know that I'm gonna stay warm very long either. I think our time's just running out. I think not quite enough food by that cabin, but we were close. The hypothermia and frostbite definitely caused problems. We were close to stabilized here. And it feels like another one. If I knew the ins and outs of Ash Canyon better, I'd know a way I could go to get to more supplies. I think we're gonna let this one end. We did better there than I thought we would. I'm okay with that. We're at 10 o'clock. I think we have to stop it here. Unfortunate. Bad stringer runs. Tisha, Maleficent. We will definitely want an M name for next time. So close. I've been behind on uploading my VODs to YouTube, but we'll work on that to get those up. Because I definitely want a log of all this. I feel like it's doing okay. And hey, each one of these runs is like another 12 hours outside. And, you know, just another 39 days outside and we'll be a little warmer for every run. So we just got to go through the alphabet 1.5 more times, and we'll have that as an option. Snowwalker is close. Got a lot more fires to burn. We'll get there. Alright, I'm going to close the stream here. Thank you all for joining me. You all have a wonderful rest of your day.